Howdy, folks. This is Bandit 0073 here, cruising the land, running over, and of course, pulling into that car park with the handbrake. Today, I'm bringing you another Accel World vs. Sword Art Online character overview video, and this time it is Scarlet Rain. Oh, and before I start, you may notice she's not actually standing on the rock that I've got her on. Great design, Namco. Perfect. 10 out of 10. Game of the year. Sorry, couldn't help with sarcasm. But yeah, it's not uncommon. I've seen it in Nintendo games and other games, so meh. Who are we kidding? It's just part of the game. Anyway, that armament on you can see in the bottom left corner, that is one of Scarlet Rain's skills, which I will show you later on about her unique gameplay style. And it's also relating to a title that revolves around her as well. Now, for those who don't know, titles can be attained in the game. So to view it, you go to your pause menu, go down to data, in that menu, it's titles, and you can look at them all. Again, for simple things like playing the game for a certain amount of hours, exploring an area for a certain amount of hours, and you're clearing quests, things like that, leveling characters up, basic things really. But I will do a separate video detailing them, and detailing those on their own. It helps with a few of them, especially the enemy ones, because sometimes people have trouble distinguishing certain things with enemies. Yeah. Anyway, with all that being said, and I will say trophies are different from titles. Trophies are much more involved rather than the titles, although there are two trophies revolving around the titles, which I will get to when I do that video. Going to Scarlet Rain's stats now. Obviously level 1200, because I don't do these videos if they're not. She has 14,040 HP, 1430 special move gauge, 1825 attack, and 50 defense. Now, I should have said when I did Kuro Yukihime's video that Accel World characters don't use spells. That was my bad for not saying that, folks, so I apologize for that. Oh, she also has 36 elemental resistance on fire. Another thing I will delve into on another video along with that golden handshake you can see. Because I'll do a video detailing some of the smaller details like that. Make it a little bit more simplistic for you. Help you understand it a bit more. Anyway. For her equipment, attack bonus rank 7, which I probably won't get to rank 12 because I don't use her all that often, so it's not much point. No engraved stone. Not a lot of point there because I don't use those. They weaken your attack power, actually. A luminous ring, which gives her a HP boost. A protective necklace, which gives her that 50 physical defense. And no amulet, because I was using the crest of Yggdrasil to get her up, and I haven't put another amulet on, which, as I say, because I don't use it very often, I'm not going to set her up yet. And normal outfit, because I only get their not standard thing, which is their avatar, basically. Moving on to her skills. Like all other Accel World characters, she has Neo Acceleration. Very unique fighting style is called Rhythmic Bullet. And this invincibility passive is what gives her the enhanced armament Invincible. I'll show you its gameplay a little later. She has increased fire damage, increased the power of fire attacks, which she actually has quite a few. Increased fire resistance. Again, reducing damage taken from an elemental attack, in which case it's fire this time. Minus the 36 elemental resistance you can see. Stamina efficiency up. Reduces the cost of all stamina-based actions, jumping, for an example. Ability gauge cost down. Reduces the amount of gauge used by using special moves, which I will show you in a second once I get through all these passives. Increase special move gauge, which increases its length. Pretty simple. Special move gauge recovery, like all others. All other Accel World characters, that is. Improves the special gauge recovery time. Or you could say reduces the recovery time. Reduce cooldowns, pretty self-explanatory. Crit rate up, self-explanatory. Switch boost, which is pretty well self-explanatory as well, but increases damage multiplier with switch aim. You can see all these on your screen anyways, but increase attack, pretty self-explanatory. Skill connect boost is just the skill connect version of a switch boost. Increase fire damage plus further increases your fire attacks. Increase fire resistance plus further reduces damage taken from fire-based attacks. Ability gauge cost down plus further reduces the amount of gauge used by using special moves. Essentially, it almost allows them to spam if the cost is low enough. Reduce cooldown plus, self-explanatory for reducing the cooldowns. Increase special gauge plus. Further increases maximum special move gauge. And special move gauge recovery plus further improves special time gauge recovery. Did I say special time? I mean special move gauge recovery. Increase attack plus, self-explanatory. Ability gauge recovery. Improves ability gauge recovery time, and I will show you that one. As it only pops up when using things like her invincible. Boss blocker, decreases damage taken from bosses. Doesn't make a shred of difference though. For an Accel World character. Or an under-leveled character for that matter. Ability gauge recovery plus. Further improves ability gauge recovery time. Pretty simple and standard bonuses for her, really. Moving on to her special skills, we have Iteration shot. Get my words right. Now run through these quickly. Leap from side to side while firing your gun and unleashing melee attacks. Scarlet Seeker, fire a special tracking bullet. Hellstorm Domination, summon the enhanced armament invincible and fire all of its weapons simultaneously. On to Offensive Incarnate. Radiant Beat, launch an incendiary shell at a distant target with this ranged incarnate ability. Scarlet Exploder, fire a laser at the target. Note, hold down the button to lock on to multiple targets. Now, I've never actually used that skill myself, but I have seen her use it, so yeah. Anyway, moving on to Supplementary Incarnates. Empower yourself to temporarily increase your movement speed and focus your senses to search for treasure on the map. Now, I don't know if she's the only Accel World character to use that skill, but at this point in time, she's the only one I've got. And I'm going to have to make amends to something I think I said when I did Asana's video. Persona Vabel and Asa are not the only two who can use Bifrost Resonance. I found when I was grinding Leafa's level last night at the time of recording this video, because I'm actually recording this one a couple of weeks in advance of its release, because I may not have time due to Fatal Bolt coming out the day after this is recorded. So I thought I'll just get this out of the way so it's ready to go. Do a mumbo, get everything ready to go, and then post. Pretty simple, right? But yeah, when I was grinding Leafa's level, I happened to check her skills just to see what else I had to set in her palette for her. Found out she could use Bifrost Resonance. Did not even know until I had a look. So at this point in time, Persona 5, Asuna, and Leafa can all use Bifrost Resonance, but I don't know who else can yet. We will find out later on, whichever video that may be in for whoever has it, and when I actually check their skills to set stuff. Anyway, with all that, like I said, her other specials, which are from the equipped items, Luminous Rain gives her the max HP up, Protective Necklace gives her the physical defense up, and the Kuruki Hime with the Asuna outfit gives her an EXP right up, which I actually need to take that item off. I'm going to do that right now, because I don't need that there anymore. You probably have noticed it on her shoulder too. And I'll put that back on and I'll show you what I mean. And I've got to go to special armament. It might be hard to make out, but you can see it there on her right hand shoulder. A little doll. That doll gives you an EXP rate up on Accel World characters only. I think that looks kind of adorable. There is an Asuna with a Kuruki Hime outfit, and sorry for that, you were in the middle of the sentence. And you notice she has a ninja run. The Naruto run, as some people have dubbed it. Unlike all Accel World characters who run, she moves a lot faster than normal. Now, her skills, and she has a little blaster there, can be as simple if I don't charge up jump. On the little gameplay, if I can get over here, her skills can be as simple as firing a blast. Sorry, I forgot about that. I'll increase my movement speed if I do this. That's the laser. I'm firing my laser! Now I'll show you what I mean by this treasure marks, why I use it. Now if I hit pause, you would have noticed it on the minimap actually, but yeah, you can see the location of the golden, small golden icons. They are treasure chests, and the circles are sudden quests, which I'll also have to go into in another video for you. Basically, their quest, simply put, their quest pops up when you're wandering around an area. Be it either Woglin, Welgund, Fossild, or Nibelheim. And you just complete the requirements, if at all possible. I mean, it's not always that easy, I know. I'm going to go into these skills more in depth in another video, but... Oh, I just triggered a sudden quest. There you go, folks. With an Accel World, this one's not actually that easy to do. What am I doing is to grind over gauge. I'm going to abandon this quest because I actually didn't have intentions of completing it, but that's how you trigger them, folks. Okay, now hopefully I don't have to... Okay, that's a little bit like Kirito's skill explosion or crow combo. Boom! Shoot! If I intended, I wasn't even wanting to lock onto that enemy. This is only temporary for this skill. Now, for the armor itself, when I get into a decent clearing... Jump, seriously? Where am I gonna go? Yeah, here we'll do. Now, armament on. Now, of course, this little body here, big time unique gameplay. I can literally just rotate it 360 degrees. I can de-equip it by pressing armament off. I can launch mini grenades. Vulcan, which is basically just like a little rapid fire thing. I have missiles, which actually didn't really lock on to anything, but and probably the most devastating if it happens to be a group of enemies in front. Right over there. Let's do this. Fire my lasers off! Let's throw grenades so we can blow one up. Got him! Missed the Vulcan. I'm just out of range. Let's do some missiles. Oh, well and truly got him. While the armor is on, she is practically invincible, but from memory, you can still take damage if the enemy's a high enough level, I think. It's been a long time since I've actually used it in any sort of fashion and it took damage, so... Yeah. It's quite a handy little armor, little bit. Yeah, it's quite handy, really, because it gives her a lot of versatility. She can sit back and blast enemies with the laser. I mean, that's got a seriously long range. Oh yeah, and you can alter her laser things too. Laser guns. Firing my laser! Didn't even aim and I got them. No, and you notice that gauge down the bottom that's popped up? That's the ability gauge. Now if I were to use all that up, which I will, spam my button. I'll just let it recharge for a moment. The ability gauge recharge boosts, helping recharge that fast, but if I were to spam this, give me a second, 203, I should, if I remember correctly, I should just automatically demorph out of the ability. No, apparently I can just... Apparently that ability gauge for her only extends to the laser. But if I press down, she drops out. Pretty simple. Now, I'll add that speed boost back on. Yeah, baby. She moves faster, but I wouldn't exactly say that's much faster. I mean, it's quite a bit faster for some people. I mean, I have trouble controlling the Accel World characters in town if I'm running with them. Especially Silver Girl. Boy, heck can he move fast. Anyway. Yeah. So that's really all I've got to show for Scarlet Rain today. Now, I will be doing individual videos for skills because each Accel World has unique skills. Actually, I might be able to bundle a few of them into one video, actually. Because, yeah, they're limited in the amount of skills I can do anyway, so I should be able to get quite a few in one video. But we'll see how we go. Excuse me. We'll see how that all goes, so, yeah. Expect those few videos that I stated on to pop up at some point. If I decide not to do them, I'll mention it in one of my other videos, be it a content update or something, but, yeah, I will do them because there's not many videos or things on those topics. And yeah, so I will have to say sayonara for now. If you liked the video, please hit that like button and leave a comment down below. And of course, if you loved it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and of course that notification bell right beside it to be notified of whenever I upload a video, because YouTube subscription boxes can be absolute bollocks at times. I've experienced it myself. But, yeah. With all that being said and done, I will see y'all later. This is Panda 007, smoking up those tires, burning that rubber on out of here, and signing out.